be magic here at the Major.
Pressure makes diamonds. The pressure can also crush you. Heretic, just so much activity on the offensive end. Always players by the zone, always players up push past line, players toying with the idea of getting towards Art, and the pressure broke Kleenex. 17 and 31. Started to make some comebacks in the later rounds, but ultimately starts way too slow to be available. And that's Mercules, by the way, the lone man from Ultra getting that production. Maybe a bit scattered with the punishment, but either way, 2 vault controls being played, and Heretics, their only 2 wins on this map have been against Ultra. They just have the rhythm, they have the sauce to break him down. Deja vu all over again.
Oh, deja vu indeed. First hard point so good. Back to vault we go. Ultra, not like this. Rewind is where you want to go.
And for these highlights, I'm just looking for those moments towards the end where Real on the B zone by himself. I mean, he stays alive and he is dancing with like 3 different Ultra players at any given time, and he's winning the gunfights. I mean, that final round, they basically had, what, maybe 5 seconds left on the game clock, and he just bought them so much pressure and space. Unbelievable plays from Real, who obviously had an incredible game as well. Starts off 9 and 3, him and Metals popping off on this vault. Funnily enough, there was 3 offensive rounds, they got 1.
We talked all about the defense for that. All of that, folks. Yeah, Real, I mean, those little hop checks through the vault hole there, all that does, again, it just softens the defensive line that Ultra have got. They have to think about it. Oh, we've got to go to A. They're getting an in-game notification, capture an A, or whatever it may be at this time. Still, that pulls those players. That forces them to deal with something, even if it is just Real being annoying, infuriating to play against. The Heretics, a wonderful mastery, back at it on these vault controls. Chugs, we're staying on vault. The final few moments here across the highlights. And what a delightful final few kills. Super. Turns out what you need him. That 24 and 18 towards the end. A beautiful game of control. And what a set of lungs on that man.
Yeah, check on his blood vessels too. He might pop one. That is a roar for that dub. But getting it done, and this has been often said about Spanish players. I remember Trey Zero talking to this last year. He was like, they run it down. They play so unbelievably fast at all times. You have to make adjustments on the fly to get used to it. That was the thing from Ultra. They're having to problem solve. There's, instead of maybe 3 or 4 set plays in an offensive round of control, it's just nonstop. It is one big, large play. You do not have a moment to breathe. And I think when Ultra find their success, when they can control the pace, that's like the battle we have on Red Card. They were able to slow them down on that vault. Not at all. They got run over and now back against the wall. Maybe another 3-1 victory against Ultra from the Heretics for top 3 placement. The best Spanish squad we have ever seen, replicating now their success. They are consistent at that. Super. The final piece of this puzzle has been emphatic for this team.
A 7-second long screen he had at the end of that match, John. 7 seconds. Not an easy thing to do. There's a lot of metal singers out there who are counting it.
Yeah, and I know there's some players out there, people out there, I should say, on the Ultra camp that don't even know what Metals looks like. But Metals is the one that sits at the normal distance from his monitor. Super is the one that is playing from Spain.
This is it.